This week we are talking about times that video games surprised us and you. This is Storymoders. Welcome back to the Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert. His name is fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. His name is Mike. One of these days,
whatever.
In front of me, you're over here, but I need to remember that the computer. You're over here.
I love that you're trying, and I never want you to
Hold
stop.
on. We're gonna run that intro again. Hold on.
All right.
Just hang tight.
Hang tight.
Welcome back to the Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert. His name is Mike. What up? I did it. What's up?
There
Mikey?
it is. First try. Perfect.
First fucking try. First try.
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone in here right now anyway, so it's first try. We're good.
Who gives a shit?
Who cares? Mikey, how you doing, buddy?
Man, we're tired, buddy. We're tired, but we're doing good. How are you?
I am also extremely tired right now. I've had. I got on a long story short. Got on a new medication. One of the side effects is a cough. So now I'm just coughing all the time, and especially at night. So it's just waking me up at night.
Hate that for you.
Yeah. We'll get that sorted. We will get that sorted. But whatever. Yeah. So I'm a bit tired. But I'm more interested in how you are doing. Yeah. I know you just said you're tired, so.
I'm tired, but I'm doing good. I took a 3-day weekend this past weekend.
Hell yes.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. Saturday, we went down to Provo. We went to the BYU Art Museum because we had to take my girlfriend's mom home, and she lives in Provo. So,
Makes sense.
We were down there. And there was an exhibition I really wanted to see. I want to get the name of it right. Oh, no. That is not the guide, but it is the photography of Gordon Parks, an amazing writer, photographer, director, just kind of a Renaissance man. But some really amazing, powerful photos. And then we also saw the very ridiculous but incredibly impressive Gates of Paradise recreation. Because the original Gates of Paradise is a 15th century Italian Renaissance piece, but it's literal gates. They're like 2 20-foot doors. And so they're just there in the museum, just behind a little plexiglass wall.
Okay.
But that was fun.
I am listening to you, and I don't mean this is. I'm not doing what I'm about to do to make it seem silly or anything. I just really want to eat this. So yeah, please,
dude,
continue
go for
while
it.
I eat my pudding.
Oh hell, fuck! I'm not gonna get in the way of pudding. We went to a vintage shop, a little vintage co-op down there in Provo, and there was a t-shirt of Fred Flintstone dunking a basketball that was really, really hard to say no to. But I did. But it's all right. I got some pins, some of which I'm going to have on my camera bag backpack this weekend at the RSL match. Here we go. These are from Dharma and Daisies. And here we go. Sounds gay. I'm in.
Nice.
Yep. Then where is it? Burnt out, but optimistic.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So,
I like that.
Yep. So there
You know
we
what
go.
else I like?
What else?
Second pudding.
Hell yeah. Get it, buddy. Get that pudding. Saturday or Sunday, I ran some errands. I'm debating whether or not to get another one of those Jones Fallout 12 packs and just do a giveaway at the end of August. Just hey, just get your ass in here and prove how much you want this damn thing.
I mean, could get one and save it till November.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know.
You know, I'm just saying.
We'll see. We'll see what the stock's looking like next payday. You know, that's going to determine some things.
I went to Costco today.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Went to pick up. I have my medications filled there because it's like the cheapest place to do it.
Yeah.
And anytime I go there, because it's out by my work, which is out in Sandy, which is like half an hour away from my house, so I go like on my lunch. So anytime I go to Costco on my lunch, I let my coworkers know, and I'm like, "Who wants a hot dog?"
Hot dogs.
The first time it was like one person, so like I bought 2 hot dogs, one for me and then one person. Today I went into Costco, ordered 7 hot dogs, and when I went up to the counter to pick them up, the woman's like, "Do you want a box?" And I was like, "Yeah." You know, and instead of just like, I thought she was going to get, you know, one of the, like the Costco boxes where it's just, we use this and it had other stuff in it where to give. Nope. It was the big ass Costco pizza box and just tossed them in. Literally, she was just like,
wham.
There you go. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted you to do.
It would be weird if you did it any other way.
Yeah. My week last week was pretty good. I worked the weekend shift, so I had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off.
Nice.
Thursday, I went to the doctor, had a little procedure done. So right now, I've got some stitches in the back of my neck.
Okay.
Yeah, all good. Nothing crazy. But yeah, so that happened on Thursday, and then just worked the weekend and was very busy all weekend.
Oh boy, so much fun.
But Mike,
Attababe.
What are we doing this week? What are we talking about?
Oh man, we are talking about games that surprised us in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and not necessarily just like, oh, they surprised us because they were so good or something that happened in the game, you know, like something in the story, but even games that, you know, just kind of came out of nowhere, or maybe you just took a chance on them and they just kind of hit for you. It's going to be really clear why we're talking about this week when I start talking about probably my first one here. But yeah, I just thought it was a fun topic because it's always cool when you just try a game. It's just there, and you put it on and you're like, holy shit, this is so awesome.
Yeah. And
then on the other end, it's not that cool when you're excited for a game and you play it and you're like, this is dog shit.
This blows.
Yeah. Like, I was really looking forward to 2 Human, and now this is what I'm playing? Come on. Mike.
Robert.
What have you got? You want to start off? You want to lead us off? Do we have anything else that we want to talk about real quick before we dive right in?
Any other goings on that we may want to touch on? Any
other gaming things we want to talk about? I mean, I did buy, this isn't part of like this whole thing, but I did buy Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning.
Okay.
On the Xbox. It's the remaster of Kings of Amalur: Reckoning from like the 360. It was on sale for like $8 and
hell yeah, dude.
Ellen from Outside Xbox. If anybody watches Outside Xbox or Outside Extra and you've seen Ellen, it's like she always mentions it in videos. So it's that thing where like I saw it on the store and I was like, oh yeah, she always talks about how great that is and how everyone should play it. And it was $8. Fuck it.
Why not, dude?
Yeah. It is currently, it's slightly scratching the Fable itch because it's like a fantasy game and it's slightly, you know, it's got some silliness and stuff like that. So it's kind of doing that one. Krabby Patty, welcome in.
What up?
Welcome in. Oh, and we've got a write in here. So tonight's topic is about best surprises. Krabby Patty says, my biggest surprise was Gone Home. After years of listening to Greg Miller say, just play it, and finally pulling the trigger and played it with my wife. One of my favorite experiences. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
I always love that. Yeah, I always love that.
Nice.
Yeah, you hear somebody talking about it's literally what I'm talking about right now with Kingdoms of Amalur. It was just, you hear somebody talking about it all the time and you're just like, oh, might as well give that a shot.
Yeah.
And you know? Yeah. I'm having a good time so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey. We got a ton of games coming out soon, but right now, nothing. I mean, there's a bunch of indies, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
we've got a few friends right now playing. I think Tears of Metal is a pretty popular one. The homies are playing Pal World. More of that Friends slop, which is not Pal World, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Krabby Patty, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we've got. I don't really think we've got anything else that we've got really nothing else to cover. So let's dive right in.
Yeah.
I'll start us off. Essentially, this is the reason why this is the topic for this week.
Yeah.
I love it. Even if I'm not drinking, I still get that sound because I got a can of Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. So we still get that sound bite. Oh no, it's somebody
Thank you, Krabby Patty.
Yes, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, so this last week when I got home from the doctor on Thursday, because it was just like it was right in the morning and it was just an outpatient thing. It numbed the neck and that's all they had to do. Almost passed out though, so that's fun.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah. Nope, not due to anything like really. I was gonna say not due to anything gross because it wasn't blood related, but now that I'm actually thinking about it, yeah, kind of gross. Yeah. So, you let me know if you want me to tell you more about it, Mikey. Okay.
Probably a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, you think about it, but
hold on. Before you get going,
yeah,
the dogs were freaking out about something. I just need to go see what they might be freaking out about real quick.
Take your time.
Yeah,
take your time. Yep. I'll hang out here with Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty, how are you doing?
Yeah,
we're glad that you are here. It's empty. Mike is going to check on the dogs right now, and I am here alone with Krabby Patty and with our feelings and our thoughts. This is Storymoders. It is MODERS, as in story mode, as in easy mode in a video game. It's not a car thing. I have to say that a lot because a lot of people, still you hear motors, and I mean I get it, but be what's the word? Be interested? No, not interested. Inquisitive? Not. What does Ted Lasso say? Think about it and then don't be judgmental. Whatever. It's a great show. The new season just started last week. Be curious, not judgmental. Krabby Patty, thank you so much. Did you watch the new episode? Episode 1 of season 4 came out last week. A bit different than what kind of I think a lot of us were thinking of. But, still good time. Good time. Hell yes, in the new episodes. I think every Wednesday, I want to say. Last week, yep, Ted Lasso was back. Be curious, not judgmental. So if you hear motors and you're like, oh, that should be a car thing. It's not though. You know what I mean? We're story motors. It's story mode. Also, I've looked in. I before we were story motors, I looked into like maybe story mode games or something, and that was taken. So story motors is unique because it's a word that doesn't exist. I mean, then again, like all words didn't exist at the beginning of time, when Fred Durst created the universe, and then he created the all the languages in the world. Really, can't wait for the rest of the season. Ted Lasso and X-Men '97 are my must-watch shows at the moment. Fuck yes. I am obviously excited for Ted Lasso, and my spouse and I have been we will when we eat dinner. It's finals week right now, so he's kind of been studying every night and then doing tests this week. But at night we get home, we get some dinner, and then we sit out in the living room, and we've just been watching episodes of Game Changer over on Dropout.tv. Going through, yeah. I think we're in season like 5 right now. They're in season I think 7 or 8, but we're just watching it one one at a time. Just watch an episode as we eat because they're like 30, 40 minutes. And then
Nice.
Yeah. Another thing when I'm playing games lately, I've gotten really into the Dimension 20,
Hell
which
yeah.
is like D&D actual play. I just was like, I got Dropout, I've been watching Make Some Noise and Game Changer, loving those. Dimension 20 is kind of their big thing. They play Dungeons and Dragons. Brendan Lee Mulligan is the DM, and the cast, the people who are playing the game, it's all, people that I've seen on other things that I really enjoy, that I think are really funny. And yeah, I started watching the first season, which is called Fantasy High, and it's essentially it's like a John Hughes movie in a fantasy world. So it's about them it's about Eggfort Adventuring Academy, and all the characters are students at this academy, and they're freshmen and stuff. Got addicted to season 1, finished it, and then the next season was a different story. But then like 5 seasons later, it was Fantasy High sophomore year, and I was like, I'm skipping everything in between. Fucking let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh man. Fantasy High, the first season, the sophomore or the freshman year, it has maybe one of my favorite Brennan Lee Mulligan just inhabiting an NPC and
Which
just
one?
giving
Is
it a
it
life
Galir?
of its own. Oh yeah, the kindly old guy who invites the kids to make some bacon with him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just like amazing. Just like zero interruption, just going, and it was so fucking good.
Oh man. Anyway, y'all want to make some bacon? They have a shirt for that on the store.
I share it every time I see it.
Yeah.
Like every time I see that clip, I'm like, yep. This is about where I'm standing.
I guess, because it's obviously that's from the first season, so that's a super old clip at this point. But
oh yeah,
I guess they sold it to like raise money and like raise funds. I think for Minnesota, and it was a limited time thing, and it was just so popular that they're like, we're gonna just redo it a little bit. So like that first one that's an exclusive that you can only get then. Now it looks slightly different, but it's the same thing, and then money is still going towards a good cause.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, and playing some Kingdoms of Amalur, but also on Thursday when I got back, hopped onto Steam, and I saw that a game that I had seen before, like a trailer for, and I was like, I think that looks kind of interesting. Was coming out that day, so I was like, oh, it's an indie game. It's not too expensive. I'm off for the next couple days anyway, and I just want something to maybe play for like an hour or something. Let's see how it is. And that game is called Restory, R-E Story. So first off, obviously it's got story in the name. I got to play it. You know what I mean?
Gotta.
That's not the case at all, because I'm pretty sure there's a Zelda game with story in the title, or maybe 4 of them. I don't give a shit. But Restory, chill electronics repairs, and the story of the game is there is one, but you're just a nameless dude. You take over a small electronics repair kind of kiosk in Japan in I think it's like the year 2000 or something, and people bring their electronics to you, and it's a lot of it's video game systems. It is you've got there's a laptop, there's like a camera, like a big Polaroid camera, and each of these things you can take apart, piece by piece, take out all the screws, take out all the like the innards and stuff, and sometimes you've got to open it up and you've got to clean things, and you dust them off and kind of actually clean them. After a while in the game, then you unlock the ability to, now you can fix them by like soldering wires on the boards. And also, sometimes somebody brings something in, they're like, hey, this doesn't work, and you open it up and maybe the motherboard is completely fried. So then you can get another motherboard. You can either buy a motherboard by itself, or you can go to the marketplace and be like, you know what, I need a piece for this console. Let me buy a used console that somebody's selling. I'll just kind of scrap that for parts, and then you kind of have that. So this game's called Restory, Chill Electronics Repairs. I did a stream on Thursday when it came out, and actually I got home at like 9:30 a.m. Okay, and I was like, oh yeah, that game comes out today. Let me hop on, the computer or whatever. Let me hop online. I'll buy it. I'll do a little stream, whatever. Go to Steam, not available. I was like, oh, I thought it came out. Maybe it didn't come out today. I look at the most recent post from them, and it's like, Restory release times 10 a.m. Mountain. And I was like, oh, okay, so I was just sitting here at the computer like 20 minutes just being like, okay. But yeah, 10 o'clock came around, bought it, installed it, not too big, and then did a stream, and my thought was, let me stream for like an hour or so, maybe hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half till like Kind of Funny starts, and then raid out, whatever, and if I'm liking the game, I'll keep playing it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 8 hours later when I finished the stream, I had played through the majority of the story. I had unlocked not all the different tools. Well, like all the types of tools, but not all, because you get tools and then you can upgrade the tools as you go. So I'd gotten all the tools. I'd gotten most of the licenses, because if you want to fix more things, you have to buy a license to be able to fix it. So when you start off, you can fix like Tamagotchis and then Atari controllers. And that's like right off the bat, because it's a couple screws here and there, take it apart, wipe it off, put it back together. And then if you want to, fix other things like an Atari console, like a PlayStation, or cell phones, there's other cell phones. The fucking, the Nokia brick that we all had that never breaks.
Oh, hell yeah.
They've got that in the game. It's called the Pokia 3301.
Of
all
course.
All of these devices are essentially, they're real world things, but they're all, the names are off. So instead of the Sony PSP, it's the Noni PMP, or instead of the Sony PlayStation, it's the Noni, I think it's Play Machine. The Pokia 3301, the Colorola Razr phone, which is the Motorola Razr. So these are all they're all, fake names, but you look at it and you're like, I know exactly what the fuck that is. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. A genuine Panaphonic or a Sony when you see it.
Yeah. So they're all, these kind of like rip-offs, essentially. Let's say that. For lack of a better term, they're rip-offs. But it's essentially, it's like, oh yeah, you're playing this and you're repairing these things that you actually know. It's not just we made these random machines. It's like, no, these are, you look at it and you're like, I know exactly what that is. Including like, they've got an Xbox, and opened it up, looked at it, and I was like, this just looks like the inside of an Xbox and an Xbox controller. You know what I mean? Like, so it's cool.
Yeah.
So these are all like rip-off, knockoff brand type deals that are just, mimicking. Mimics, I guess, is maybe a better word. Mimicking real life things. Except for the Atari things. Because they actually got the Atari license. So everything is a knockoff except for Atari stuff.
Okay.
So like the Atari, I think like the CX40, the controller, like with the joystick and the one button, that's the legitimate Atari thing. Atari 2600, it's the legitimate Atari 2600. The Atari Lynx.
Oh damn.
I think there might be one other. I think it's those three. I think there might be one other Atari thing. I'm pretty sure it's just those three. But like, so those three things are officially licensed. Everything else is just a knockoff.
Yeah. Amazing.
So like you've got the PlayStation, the Xbox, the first Xbox, because it's like, set in the year 2000, 2001. You've got the DS, and the Game Boy.
Okay.
You have the Nokia N-Gage, which I fucking love. Once again, not legitimate, but
Jesus. Nokia N-Gage is something I have not heard in many a year.
Yeah. I've fixed about 12 of them in the past few days. Maybe a lot more than that.
Not
but yeah,
surprising.
but yeah, like I said, the game literally surprised me because I was like, this seems like it's going to be a fun time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been doing I've been really digging like the simulator games. You know, a lot of TCG Card Shop and Retro Rewind. I've been playing quite a bit of,
Hell
which
yeah.
is you're running essentially a blockbuster in the '90s. And I was like, oh,
Nice.
let's, I've been having fun with that. So this is probably going to kind of scratch that itch too. So much more. Literally
Ooh.
addicted to the game and could not stop thinking. Did an 8-hour stream. Um, and then I was like, I am so tired from having to wake up early to go to the doctor and everything. And I'm going to take some like pain meds or whatever. And
Mhm.
I need to take a nap because I'm exhausted. Took a nap, woke up, came right back to the computer, kept playing it until I'd unlocked all the licenses, unlocked all of the tools, went to bed, woke up the next day, started playing it again, finished the story. And then, it's no spoilers for the story, but like once you if you get certain endings, once you finish it, then it's just like, okay, yeah, now it's just free play. You just can repair things, you can order things, all this stuff. So now I'm just doing that. So the story is over, and I've put another maybe 10 hours into the game of just uh, taking online orders to repair things and then just
Mhm.
buying things from the marketplace. You can buy like a PlayStation thing from the marketplace, open it up, clean it, fix it up, and then sell it, like resell it. So it's, you can kind of do all this stuff. So I've just been addicted to it. It is just so good. It feels so just perfect on mouse
Mm.
and keyboard. And by mouse and keyboard, I mean mouse. You can use a keyboard, don't need to. A lot of it is
Yeah.
literally just clicking, clicking, clicking.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Uh,
that the keyboard seems like an unnecessary
yeah,
addition there.
yeah.
You know.
I have my hand on the keyboard to hit the escape key because that will just take you back like I'm in the menu or whatever. Like you click on the item to clean, and it kind of zooms up, and you can
Mhm.
take everything apart, put everything back together, and then you click escape, and it kind of puts it back, and just kind of gets you out of a screen, so you can continue doing stuff. So it's literally I'm using the mouse, and then I hit the escape key a couple times, but that's it. Um,
Nice.
and I say on mouse and keyboard because I tried to play it on Steam Deck connected to my TV with an Xbox controller, and it supports an Xbox controller, and it is just the one of the most uncomfortable fucking things I've ever tried.
Oh Jesus.
Because if you imagine you're repairing electronics,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of little screws in there,
Oh
and
God, yeah.
on a mouse, you just hover over it, click on it, hold down the click button to unscrew it, do all that stuff. On a controller and on a TV in a living room, and I'm 10 feet away, it's like,
Yeah.
am I on it?
Uh,
Kind of moving over just a little bit.
where is
There it
it?
is. Okay, next one. Yeah, so it's
Just that awkward having to get up in your own damn living room to see the
yeah.
TV closer.
So highly recommend it. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was that surprise to me to being like, I had an idea that I would like this game. It blew me away in a way that I was completely
Nice.
not expecting. Um,
Very cool.
so what about you, Mike? What have you got? What's a game that surprised you, whether good or bad?
So this was a pleasant, pleasant surprise. So this was a Japanese import game that my buddy had been talking about. He had been showing me videos of, and I'm like, there is no way in hell this game is as stupid and fucking simple as this is, but also as hilarious. Like, I'm just like, no, this has dumb and fun in the wrong like ratio. It's not the correct ratio for dumb fun. It's like this is like 90 dumb, 10 fun.
Yeah.
Um, but and I cannot remember the name of the game for the life of me. But it is an arcade game that used to be at Round One down in Sandy. It is game, a Japanese game where you flip a fucking table in various settings. But there's a countdown and you have to bang on the table Like there's an actual table that you flip in the arcade and you bang on it to try to knock stuff over to enrage certain members of the family. It's just utterly fucking ridiculous. And my God in heaven, I cannot tell you how long we stood at that thing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And just addicted to it.
Yeah, because it's just like, it does what it says on the tin. And man, sometimes you're just like, oh, sure, Lays, I can just eat one. And then there are days where it's just like, yeah, man, just sell it to me by the case. I'll stop coming in here that often. So,
well, do you remember what it was called?
I cannot remember for the life of me. Hold on, let me Google it real quick.
Just like table flipping game.
Yeah, like Japanese, like yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Japan.
Is my round one card right here? No, it's not. I have a round one card, and I literally only bought it because they had a metaphor thing.
Well, yeah.
So I went and bought a metaphor card.
It is Chabudai Gaishi.
Chabudai
Aishi.
Here.
Trying to focus, damn you.
Oh, Gaishi. That's on me.
Yeah. But yeah, it is. It's just again. It's so fucking dumb. It's one of those. It's like it went so far into dumb that it came back to good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Spike in Japan from 6 years ago.
What is this?
Just and the hilarious graphics.
Okay, Okay. I'm just gonna skip to when you actually play the game.
Just play the goddamn game, man. All right, just fucking play the game, white boy.
Oh, again.
Shut up and flip table.
Okay, just pick the guy.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Was that it? I didn't do anything.
All the different scenarios.
Have we started? What do I do? Wait,
like this
was that it? I didn't do anything. It was an accident. It was a practice flip. I barely touched it.
Ah, see, you coward. He just like picked up the table.
All I did was spill a little bit of
instead of pounding on it.
Of $1.
Yeah.
Like a fool.
Fuck this.
Because as soon as if you pick it up too high, tips the sensor.
Yeah.
Fucking unleash.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. You can really flip that fucker.
Okay, let's.
This time I'll choose you.
Just fucking.
Come on. I want to see this. I want to see this gameplay.
Just get to it, man. Just
I like how
get to it.
Apparently, this is just like a fucking closed arcade that this dude broke into.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, homie, just get to. Yeah, he just whips the fucking table. It's just shit like that. Great. And these like crazy cinematic, just like everything that you fucking destroyed.
Doing Neo moves from the Matrix. Why?
Yeah. It's just like it's just too damn hilarious.
And I'm guessing this is how much
like that's the big problem. Like
dude flipped one table in this video.
I'm getting baseballs
in this 6 minute long video.
Now I've got tubes coming
you suck, dude.
Let's see here.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, so just want to pull up some gameplay of Restory, as you can see.
Okay. Yeah.
Music is great. It's once again just like a chill game. And then there's a whole storyline that I was I'll be completely honest, not really paying it. I was just like, yep, this is great, cool. I want to keep fixing things.
Amazing.
Yeah, look at that. PMP, sorry. Noni PMP.
Amazing.
And then later on, like when you get into the game a bit more, or later on in the story and everything, they've got like essentially challenges, like speed run things where it gives you all the parts and everything is, disassembled, and then you're timed with putting everything back, like together, but in the right order. And if you try to, so like what they just did, where they didn't have the faceplate on and they tried to put other things on, and you weren't able to do it yet. If you do that, then everything resets and you've got to start over. So it's a lot of fun replayability. It is so much fun. But you're not flipping tables. So
it's
yeah.
Like, listen, I get it. I get the appeal of both. I can see.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've got one more. I think you've got one or two more, but let's I'm going to read some stories, some stuff that people have written in. First up, we've got the homie Light Tower, Roger, who says, I was really surprised how much I loved and adored Shinobi Art of Vengeance from last year.
Ooh.
This is Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Yeah.
From the story and the art. Plus, the action felt so much better than any other side-scroller action game I've played in years. It spoke to me in a way I was never expecting.
Nice.
This looks like a game that I would be shit at.
Yeah.
But I do love the art in this. This game looks gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
So... Okay. Next up, I'm not going to put this one on the screen because it's kind of a really big narrative game. But next up, Mixtape from our friend Anslow. Mixtape. I haven't even played it myself, but I've watched some of the homies play. The game hit me on some incredibly nostalgic and emotional levels. Actually cried. Not even from playing the game, just fucking watching it.
Damn.
Like, fuck yeah. Fuck to the yeah.
Love that.
Let's go over here. Okay. Okay. Read one more here, and then I'll talk about the one that surprised me in a negative way.
Okay.
The homie OM Jesus Jacob, we love you, OM Jesus, says this is really hard. So the question, I should say it. Tonight we want to hear about times games surprised you, not necessarily story related, but if so, please mark it with spoiler tags. But maybe a game coming from out of nowhere to wow you, or even a game you had high hopes for, just not doing it for you. So OM Jesus says this is really hard to answer without spoiling shit. I want to say BioShock 1's story is one I'll never forget. I'm leaving out a few words there. But if I think about it, Elden Ring does a great job of surprising the player by its actual size and scope. At first, the map is small and shrouded, but it just keeps expanding, and there's layers to it. It really wows you in a way that I don't think other games really do. And yeah, that's kind of a spoiler too. Yeah, the world of Elden Ring is huge.
Oh yeah.
Let's pull up Elden Ring map. It's smaller than you think. Fuck you.
Well, okay. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay, this is just a walking tour.
Sure, why not? Cool.
If you know my channel, then you know I of Ray Lucari is obviously an option.
Learning of the
There's a lot of
lakes.
points of interest in this
East.
area, but I would say the most important
Dude, making a 3D model of the whole map?
Oh yeah. And that is a fun thing about so many FromSoft games. Just like the scale of things within them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like, oh, sweet merciful Jesus. You know. Like I knew it was big, but oh man. Like when you learn how big certain things are in some of the games, it really recontextualizes everything that you did at that moment in that game.
God damn, yeah. Homie mapped out, got all the locations 100%. That's... Yeah. This map is huge. And yeah, this is just the top level, and there's like the whole underground, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so for my next one, I'm gonna just come back to the two of us, because I gotta look this up first. Little backstory. Okay. I am a sucker for alternate histories.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, so like you tell me a story where it's like, oh, but this one thing was different, so everything changed. Fallout, for example. That's a whole, you know, hey, instead of doing this, we did this, and now this is how the world is. And yeah, so that's kind of a way to kind of get me interested in something, and maybe to play it. And oddly enough, one of the things that one of the genres of alternate history that I don't want to say enjoy more, because that sounds really weird, but and maybe this is just there's a lot of alternate stories, or a lot of alternate history stories where World War II went a bit different, okay, for America and for the world, and the wrong side won, or in a certain game's history that we're going to be talking about, stories that the president was killed, America never joined the war, and then the Nazis crossed the ocean to take over. And if you know what game I'm talking about, I'm sorry, because this game is Turning Point: Fall of Liberty.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like
a gameplay share.
I was gonna say with Golden Spiders, Wolfenstein. Like it sounds like it, but also like worse.
Yeah, no, it's
like the worst. Like somebody saw this and says, "I can do better," and it's like, nah, dog. Objectively, no.
This was a 360 era game, PS3. The president doesn't die. Winston Churchill dies in 1931, 8 years before the start of World War II, presenting the possibility of what could have happened to Europe, the United States, and the rest of the world without his leadership. The United Kingdom is subdued by Germany in 1940, and the rest of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East fall soon afterwards. The United States, infected with anti-war sentiment, does not get involved overseas. And the game takes place in the midst of the German invasion and occupation of the east coast of the United States in 1953. And this is the opening of the game, is you climbing down a building under construction. This is, if you want to make someone hyped for a game, you make them climb down.
You make me slowly
a construction site.
It's like they're not blowing anything up.
Yeah. There's just a lot of sound. A lot of stuff happening away from where I am.
I'm so glad, like, I am not able to hear this.
It's just terrible. But, once again, like I said, I'm a, kind of a sucker for all those alternate history things. And, as has been established on this here podcast, love being able to kill Nazis. Okay?
One of the sweetest things you can do in a game.
Yep. And, they came over to America, and that's the whole story of this game. Still, get to kill some Nazis. And that's awesome. This game, I remember seeing it in, like EGM and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, that looks like it could be, it's going to be a fun, story. It's going to be cool. And then, it came out. I rented it, because that was back when you could rent games. And Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Gamefly.
No, this was fucking Hollywood Video is where I rented this from.
Brother.
Who doesn't love killing Nazis? The funniest part of the Indiana Jones game was how satisfying it was to punch Nazis. Yeah, that's why there's a video on my YouTube channel that's just 3.5 minutes of me playing Indiana Jones, throwing shit at a dead fascist set, and just laughing my ass off. But yeah, this game looks like this, first off. Which, yeah, I can't make anything that looks better, but still, this, even for a 360 era game, this looks like shit.
Yeah, this is like...
handles like complete ass. The gunplay is terrible. It is just so confusing to even try to play.
Like, I am looking at this and I'm just like, sweet merciful Jesus, where... Get going, goddammit!
Yeah. This is an hour, 55 minutes into the game.
Finally get a kill. Finally get to plug a couple Jerrys, huh?
And now I've got a...
You can get through this way. I'll
What?
lock the door to slow them down, but it won't hold forever.
Yeah. So, yeah, this game was so bad, and I was just like, I'm so glad I didn't, you know, like, save up the money to buy this game. This is so dog shit. I don't even think that... So that whole first thing is them, you know, like, invading New York. I did not get out of... I got out of that building and got out to the ground floor, you know, like, to the actual street level.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's enough for me. I'm just gonna bring
Yeah.
this back. This is shit.
Go
This
away,
is,
you'll only
is
bring
this
us
PS2
trouble.
era? It's not bad. No, yeah, that's where you're wrong, fucko. Spidey, we love you.
Yeah, you... Sweet merciful Jesus, get something... No! I'm watching this on stream,
Yeah.
and so I'm a little delayed, but it's just like, my god, man, just get the shotgun. Like, that's just what you do in any goddamn game. Just get the shotgun and go to town.
So, I told you this is a 360 game, PlayStation 3. When do you think this came out?
Man, I want to say this was probably like... My head is saying heart of the 360.
So, remember, the
Generation.
360 came out in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking... Yeah, man. No. No. I'm thinking this is shockingly late in the life cycle. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is like one of the... Sweet Jesus. Goddamn. I am going to say this is one of the last ones that came out before the Xbox One.
This game came out February of 2008.
Ha!
Yeah,
Golden
so it's
Spider.
right in the middle. Yeah, 2008, Spidey. Yeah, he's just floating there. That's...
Yep.
And potentially, okay, I might play this game on stream. I might play this game on stream, Mike.
This feels like I should get hammered
Yeah.
and play this game on stream.
So, like I said, I'm working on a 24 album stream idea. Okay.
Mhm.
And one of the albums on my list is from 2008, and I'm still working on it. But the idea right now is 24 albums, so not 24 hours. Might be close to 24 hours anyway, because albums are kind of long.
Yeah.
And so every album, we're gonna listen to the album, kind of play that in the background, and that's gonna be kind of the primary, you know, audio. But because we're a video game thing and everything, and this is Twitch and playing video games, while we listen to the album from a particular year, I'll play a game from that year. And the hope and the plan that I'm trying to work on right now is that y'all, like viewers and everything, all the homies, will essentially be able to vote on whatever game I get to play out of, like, you know, a few options. It's not every single game, but a few options per year. And since one of the albums is from 2008, I put this on the list as one of, like, the shit options for, you know, people to potentially select. So I need to see if I can find it to play it, though. Yeah. So this is not a way to kill Nazis. This is... Oh yeah, this was kind of... I think this is where I got to was down here on the floor. This is 7 minutes into the video. This is like as far as I got, personally.
Screw this, man.
Why do you need this? Why not just let me kill Nazis in fun ways?
Fun, inventive ways.
Okay, so that's enough of that. Spidey says, so "This is not a game that needs to go on Spidey's game that I need to play as a Gen Zer who never played many classic games." No, not even a little bit.
Definitely not, homie.
Yeah. Or yes, play this and Two Worlds. All right, next up here. Oh. I'm just going to pop this up as I read this next one. This is from DC Hard Rocker, who is a homie over in primarily you'll see him in like Nuggies chats and kind of just all the chats for all the homies and kind of little gamers crew. He says, "There's a lot there, but I'm going to keep it to this year. Cairn was a game I thought was just going to be about climbing, but there's a lot of hidden little stories and narratives in there that had me tearing up a bit by the time I rolled credits. It became so much more than I had expected. Mecha Chameleon this year as well totally came out of nowhere to collectively consume a few hundred hours of our lives for a few weeks with a mechanic that's just prop hunt but with a paintbrush." Yeah, so Mecha Chameleon. Sorry. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we talked about that last week on the Friend Slop episode, and that's kind of exactly what that is. But this is Cairn, where it is a climbing game, and I think you control all the different, all of your like limbs, obviously like separately, and yeah, this is Cairn. I did try to play this. Just didn't click for me.
Yeah.
BG reporting for viewing. Welcome in, BG. BG, do you have any games that have surprised you with either maybe how much you loved them and you weren't expecting it? Maybe, you were also kind of excited for Turning Point Fall of Liberty and then you played it? Let us know. But welcome in. Always a pleasure to see you here, my friend. Mike. I've got a couple more to read here. Do you want me to read those and then you'll talk about yours, or do you have one or two more?
Oh, I got one more. One more in me.
Oh yeah. Gabi says, "I'm wildly addicted to Go-Go Town and can't stop." That's true. He's been streaming that just randomly on his non-stream nights, just going to town and Go-Go Town. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Who knows, man? He's having a good time. Who are we to stop him?
Go-Go Town.
Jesus, this looks like heroin the game.
This looks like Animal Crossing-ish? Tomodachi Life, that's what it was. Nobody will listen to me. It's one of the greatest games of all time. Hey, what do you do?
Amazing.
Are you building a town and kind of bringing people there? Is it Animal Crossing? Is it Tomodachi Life?
Animal Crossing meets SimCity.
Fair enough.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Nope. I know what we're talking about. We're good.
Okay. Gabi, I'm gonna trust in you. Okay, I trust you implicitly. I trust you with my life. Okay. Does that mean I'm gonna buy this game? Fucking no. But I trust you when you say it's great. Okay. Also, Gabi, I hope you saw the thing that I put on BS, that's Blue Sky Tim, earlier today. I posted a picture of all the hot dogs that I bought from Costco, and I said, I walked into Costco and asked for the Blaster Goblin special.
Hey.
It has a Steam demo, and that's how I got addicted. Fuck yes.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Mike?
Yeah, so this is a game that, man, I really had to...
Those are Costco hot dogs in there, Gabi, yes. Sorry.
Yes, those are hot dogs. This is one that I had when I was a kid, and I think about from time to time. And it's one of those now, like, as an adult looking back on it, like, man, you really had to talk yourself into liking that one. And it is a game for the Dreamcast called Trick Style.
Ooh, is it one word? I'm assuming it's one word.
Probably.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it was like
look at this luge rail. It lines you up.
Okay, no, I don't.
this weird ass hoverboarding game. But it's just like, man, I wanted this to be something so much more.
Let me turn it up a little bit.
There you go. Oh, fucking, like, this and pretty much every PS2 game is really what turned me on to like house music and EDM, and specifically jungle drum and bass. Like that shit.
That was such a prominent genre of music.
Oh, dude.
During this era, everything was
Yep.
like this kind of this neon looking, cityscape stuff, and everything was just so cool. And then it was all this music, and all the music was dope. Way better than a lot of the games.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you were excited for this one, and then you just
Yeah, and it was just like, man, it wasn't quite Tony Hawk. It wasn't quite SSX. It wasn't quite like it wasn't
quite it wasn't Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, it was like none of these things that it was really trying so very hard to be.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh man, that's such a bummer.
Yeah.
I
like how the race just ends at a building.
Yep.
But it's good that there's no speed at all, or else you might have run into that.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, man, that's okay, cool. Look at that.
Trick Style. Huh?
Just so... Just this weird ogre-looking dude.
Oh, man. It's... Actually, this kind of reminds me of another one that actually surprised me in a way that I was like, I think I might like this, and then ended up loving it, and got quite addicted to it now. Descenders.
Oh.
This is a game that I did not realize.
Yeah, like the mountain biking.
I did not realize how much I fucking love mountain biking games.
Ah. Dude, yeah, I have a guy I used to like see at the track. He used to drive out there, but now he's on to other things. But him and his wife are both like big into downhill mountain biking.
Yeah.
And it's just like so fucking cool to see all their shit. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. And like some of the POV, like
dude,
downhill stuff.
I have been watching, because like when I work from home, when I work on the weekends, I work from home, and it's they're 10-hour shifts, which it's boring because we're essentially just we're here, just in case we get a call, for our team, but we need someone, we need somebody on the lines at 24/7. It's fine, but that just means that I've got like 10 hours of me waiting for maybe one call a weekend. So I have my TV on, and I just put YouTube on and just let it go.
Oh yeah.
And last week I ended up in like a rabbit hole of Red Bull first person downhill mountain biking videos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, give me all of those. Just every single one of them. And these ones are cool, but the ones where they're going through like the city streets, and like these tiny
ones
things,
are nuts.
oh my god, those are fucking gnarly. Yeah. Gabi says, now that I know that Trick Style exists, I have to play it for branding reasons. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do, buddy. Have fun with that.
Get a Dreamcast. Play it on real hardware. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Biggest game fuck you, Big Hammer. I'm not finishing that. I'm not finishing that sentence. Fucking Big Hammer. Motherfucker. Love you. Big sexy fuck. But Mjolnir, if you have a real surprise, let us know. Okay. Got a couple more write-ins here.
Okay.
Good friend, homie, Fung Time says, let's pull this up. A game that constantly surprised me was Destiny 2. I mean, just give me gameplay. I know there's a lot of fucking talking videos about Destiny 2. Gameplay. Good enough.
Go.
Okay. A game that constantly surprised me was Destiny 2. The story beats and world building were always so cool. It was amazing to see all the cool, different meta builds that would appear each season. Some of the bugs that came up were genuinely hilarious. Figuring out raid mechanics for the first time always felt like, how did they come up with this? Unfortunately, the last surprise that it left us with was that Sony/Bungie was stopping development on Destiny 2. Leaving so many threads unfinished and fracturing a community that was built over a decade. R.I.P. Destiny 2. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Destiny and Destiny 2 I got when they launched and played through the initial storyline stuff with a couple of homies.
Yeah.
And then we talked about this last week. I'm not the biggest like multiplayer dude and like kind of going in and just kind of, doing these like missions over and over again. So I got my fun out of it for a week and a half or 2 weeks, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I always loved seeing, the new updates to it and seeing how excited people get for it. And then seeing the like stories of, oh, there's a brand new raid and here's the world's first of a team beating it, I love that. I love seeing that in like Destiny and like World of Warcraft and like the games like that where it is, people putting literally years into it and like this is their thing. It's like, fuck yeah, you found your thing and you've got your friends and you and your friends have your thing. I think even right now as we speak, our friend Jeff Dillon is playing World of Warcraft like with his
the clan.
guild, I think. Clan, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play Destiny?
Yeah. Me? Oh, I played the shit out of both of them. Yeah, like, once I got the PC built, I reinstalled Destiny 2.
Yeah.
And jumped back in to, like, play on mouse and keyboard, because I'd only ever played it on my PS4.
Yeah. Hell
yeah. So, yeah, man. No.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, man. Oh, we played 1 year for Extra Life. Me, my buddy Kit, and one other guy, and our buddy Brandon. We all, we all hopped on for some raids, and Brandon's a little older than us, so he's always just one of those, just like, I'll show you hard game. And then we were just trying to kind of traverse this rather simple thing. And it was me and one buddy in a party and them in another one. Cause it's just like, all right, well, once we get the raid going, all of us can be there. But, I just keep hearing, cause we're all in the same like Discord channel. And I just keep hearing Brandon go, God fucking damn it. Like he just kept like falling off the same ledge. And it's just like, oh man, like, I know what you're saying, homie. I do. But at the same time, dog, you can't do that. You can't pull that off.
Yeah. Oh man.
Man. Fuck, this is making me want to play Destiny again.
I don't know this mission.
I don't know, but I'm just like, man, just like, let me get a couple dudes and we could just do this. Couldn't let you do this alone. Navota? They're with the LMG. The way God intended. he didn't want me working it alone, then why did he make it so I could? Riddle me that, Sergeant.
I would say this maybe reminds me, like, I mean, this level specifically, makes me think of another, not a big surprise, because I kind of thought that I would like it, but when I first played Mass Effect, it was one where I was like, oh, that looks cool, it looks like a sci-fi, like a cool sci-fi thing, and
Yeah.
I was already excited for it, and then it definitely, hit those expectations, and if not more, and, became one of my all-time favorite video game franchises, and I really hope that we get a Mass Effect 5. So
That would be nice.
I know other people are calling it Mass Effect 4 because they're not counting Andromeda, but fuck you, Andromeda's a Mass Effect game. It's a good one too. It's not the best one. It's probably the worst one, but it's still a good one. It's like a fucking pizza. Even the worst pizza is still fucking pizza.
Yeah, like, get off your high horse, dickheads.
Yeah. Yeah. Saving the best for last, and not just because he was the most recent reply. But Viram Dex, love him. Very similar to Fung Time. Says, Destiny 1 was a game I was so excited for. I even went as far as to get into the alpha and beta for it. I went to the midnight release, and when I finally got to play it, it quickly became apparent this wasn't the game they said it was. Disappointing and underwhelming story, doing the same handful of missions over and over again, choices by Bungie that made the game even less fun, being locked out of certain parts of the game when expansions dropped. This bleeds into Destiny 2 for me, as it just felt like they reverted back to square one, and in both games, it took multiple expansions for them to get both games into good places, and they lost me well before that. So, pretty much the exact opposite of
What?
of Funk Time.
Yup.
But no, that's kind of what I said about, playing these games, is I went through the first, like the first bit of like story missions and everything until it gets to the point where it's like, cool, now let's go and do this, over and over again. And it's like, okay, I'm tapping out. I'm good here. I got enough of the story to know that there's a story.
Yeah. I'm like, see, because I grew up playing like Diablo and Diablo 2 and just like these things where it's just like, yeah, man, like grind for loot. That's the gameplay.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, man, like I've been like, I definitely did all the story stuff, but I'm just like, yeah, man, we could get some cool shit if we do this. I'm down. Let's go.
I remember the loot cave in Destiny 1 before they patched it. Like, it was very early on in when it came out.
Yeah.
I remember that loot cave very well, and I remember that I tried to do it, but I'd heard about it. Obviously, it was there for like a few days, and I tried going in like 2 days into it, and it was just constantly being camped on, and just they didn't fix it. But I guess it was just like that thing where there were so many people right next to it that it wasn't working properly, and then the people who were there were just stealing anything that did come out.
Yup.
Oh man.
God.
So, do you have any more there, bud?
Nah, man. I mean, a lot of stuff I was either like, yeah, man, this is going to be sick, or this is going to be dumb, in the pejorative sense. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, when I first saw Redfall, I'm like, this could be cool. And then I literally like took another 2 seconds, and it's like, oh no.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, like
No,
if that game wasn't
thank
free, I
you.
would have never fucking played it.
Yeah.
That
That game
that's one of those.
was free to play, and it still cost too much.
That was oof.
That being said, one of these days we will play through the whole thing on stream, Mike, you
Yes.
and I, and Gabi,
I'm.
and
You know what?
Gabi.
I'm here for it, man.
Okay,
Let's do it, Gabi.
Gabi and I, really soon we are going to be playing the multiplayer Mind's Eye stuff. We're gonna be the two best grenade football guys in the world. Okay. We're already the two best blacklisted players in the world. Okay, might as well just take over this whole game.
Might as well, you know. Fucking get it. Just get after it, bud.
Yep. Mike, what's coming out soon that you are excited for? As we get closer and closer to September, there's so many games coming out. You know, what is the one that you're like, I need to play this one. This is my number one right now.
Let me pull up the list of upcoming releases.
I streamed some of it a few months ago, and Redfall is surprisingly better than I remember. Okay, that's, I guess, a compliment.
Sure.
It's not as shit as I thought.
Hey, look at that. That's really not what you want. Like, don't take this the wrong way, but...
Yeah.
No. Yeah, man, I am not entirely sure what the hell is even coming up.
Yeah. I think,
like,
so
I'm
while
just
you
so
look at that,
blissfully unaware.
Yeah, I've
That's
got
kinda
definitely a few in September, but I think the next one coming out that I really want to play is Blood of the Dawnwalker. Because I think that comes out like very early on. It's like September 3rd. It's right at the beginning of the month. But September also has Control Resident, which looks dope, and Marvel's Wolverine. Very excited for.
Oh, I mean, you know, 40K Dawn of War 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fun. Because, oh boy, the universe is a big place, and you will not be missed. And I plan on hammering that fact home to a few people. Man. Control Resonant, that is... I'm excited for people to be playing that, so I can watch them play that. Like, that's kind of where that one is for me.
Yeah.
If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can.
Damn. Ace Combat 8, that might be the thing that forces a big PC upgrade and for me to get a flight sim set up.
Maybe we should reach out to our friend Rose Waltz and do an episode about Ace Combat, and you two can go fucking nuts on it.
There's going to be two very different things happening that have one very common thread. And that is us just going off about how she is going to be probably talking about how Ace Combat rules. I'm going to be like, yeah, but some of these fighter planes actually kick ass.
I think she's playing through that series right now. Is there another series
I think
like
so.
that? I think it is Ace Combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I do have a bit of fun news I want to share with you.
After or now?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you come over for Extra Life, guess what? You're literally going to have your own desk next to me. There is an IKEA desk next to me. Like right there. You know, I'll move some stuff around, but then yeah, we will literally be right next to each other, getting in each other's shots, getting on each other's mics.
That is beautiful. So I'm going to have to actually like pack up all my stuff here, huh?
Pack up as much as you want. I mean, you know, like I'm going to keep it real. Like if all you want to bring over is like a TV and like something to monitor like this, like to do the stream on, like that, and like an Xbox, that's a-okay, man.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
the bare minimum is all right.
Storymoders double desking. Gobby, you son of a bitch. Oh, let's see. Hold on. He's gonna try it again.
What do you got? All right.
Storymoders 2 desking.
There it is.
God damn it. He improved upon it.
I love it. It's amazing.
Fuck. Ugh. 2 desk,
Shit,
2 furious. Dude. Gobby, can we really quick? Gobby on Fridays has been playing through the Infamous games. Mike. I don't know if you check into his channels.
Every now and again.
There is someone, as he's playing these Infamous games, there's like an Infamous channel on YouTube that is in his chat just fucking yelling at him the entire time.
Oh my god.
And essentially being like, they're like, oh, I love this game. And Gabi's like, yeah, I think I like this one more than the first one. And the person's like, you're a fucking idiot. The first one is so much better because of this. And Gabi's like, I just like hitting people. I like hitting people with the stick. It's not a stick. It's called a this or this or this.
Who
And
cares?
like, yeah, hit people with a stick.
Hit people with stick.
You know?
Oh, man.
But yeah, check out, Gabi's streams of playing Infamous. Check out the homie Golden Spider does some streams over here on Twitch. Also over on Neon Pocket Dimension. I think actually it might be on there right now. They're talking about demos, and that's they fucking love demos, and I love that they love demos. Check out Big Hammer Mjolnir 98. Okay. Even though he's got shit opinions on Fallout 76 because he doesn't know anything. Check out Krabby Patty. Fucking, if you want to know anything about Monster Hunter, you hit up Krabby Patty.
Go.
Fucking encyclopedia in that brain there. And then also everyone else that we called out today, everyone that wrote in, they're pretty much all like, I think a lot of them are streamers. They all have their channels and everything. Go follow them. Go follow Dex. Go follow Jesus. I don't think Funtime streams, but yeah, Anslow, DC Hard Rocker. You'll see him stream at hours that he fucking shouldn't, because he's in Ireland and he's streaming at like normal American hours, and it's like, bud,
dog, you don't.
Dog, come on. And he's a farmer, so like sometimes his streams are just him like, working on his and like he's got like a sheep farmer, so like sometimes it's just him doing sheep stuff. I don't know, like shearing them, I guess. Edge shearing them. Yeah, he's coming to these streams for a different vibe that I'm bringing. 1000%.
And frankly, I'm more here for the vibe that he's bringing.
Like I've been somewhat, just slightly, not, I don't like to be too like, I don't like to be mean spirited, but a little bit of light trolling. So like, I went in there the other day to Infamous 2. Gabi's playing it, and the main character has to harness his lightning powers into like a like special rod that was made for him. You know what I mean? That does that. And I think Gabi had said, yeah, hit him with the stick, and the person was like, all caps, it's not a stick, it's this special rod, blah 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 blah. And then I'm in the Twitch chat, but he's got both on screen. So then right after that message is me being like, yeah, hit him with the big stick. The big stick is cool.
Oh man. And I just would have been in there with just like, oh man, they were going to show up some close-ups of the rod. Just giving them all the Simpsons. Just like,
fuck.
Our employee of the month is this inanimate carbon rod. Gabi hit him with the inanimate carbon rod.
Yeah. But man, some people, loves the game and is there doing a lot of like, and I will say like a lot of like cool, Infamous like trivia. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, but this Friday, 9 p.m. in Gabi's fucked up time zone. So 8 p.m. in the real world here. Okay. Mike, where can people find you? What have you got coming up? Anything?
I'm going to be doing some cable management under the desk since I had to move everything fucking around. So
you should stream that.
Honestly, I'm very tempted to.
Yeah.
Just my legs just kind of occasionally flailing.
Yeah.
Me telling the dogs I love them, but they need to go the fuck away.
Put the camera like on the ground pointing up at the bottom of the table.
Oh,
and then
man.
just do your cable management.
Should.
Yeah.
Could be ridiculous, but man. No, if I get that, well, I mean, technically I could stream. Well, no, actually, can't quite yet. I have to plug in an HDMI cable and a USB-C cable, but then I'll be able to stream. So yeah, I mean, I've got the wheel in front of me, so Horizon 6. I installed Forza Motorsport, which feels kind of cursed in weird ways, but it feels different enough than Horizon, but different in ways that I wasn't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
just like, all right, I guess I gotta figure out the vibe here. But yeah, I mean, I've got that. I've got, I don't know, other games. I could finally start Persona 5. Yeah, there it is.
24 hours in November, baby. You can get through 3 castles. Palaces.
Domiciles.
Or you can do what I did on our first year of doing Extra Life, where I played the last 2 days of Metaphor for 13 hours.
Yep. Yeah, no, I've got, I've got some random ass games, Might just do some of them, because why the fuck not? Embrace the variety streamer.
Yeah.
Before pigeonholing myself as a fucking sim racer.
If I stream, I might do another Restory stream.
Okay.
Kind of like now I'm like in the post game. I've got everything unlocked, so just kind of like hey, look at all the cool shit
what
that
I can
do.
do.
Hell
yeah.
I don't know if I should stream Kingdoms of Amalur.
I mean, that's one of those. So like, the games I've been finding, I've just been hopping into, just for like shits and giggles to kind of like kill a little bit of time, is the original Star Wars Battlefronts 1 and 2. And there are times where I'm just like, why don't I, why the hell am I not just streaming this? Because this is just dumb fun.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I've got the stream up and it just popped up and it said, "Here we go, Rose Waltz getting us started."
What are you doing?
Rose, did Rose drop us? Did Rose sub?
I think so. Hi, Rose.
Hey, Rose. I don't know if you're just here randomly or if you knew that we were literally just talking about you.
That would be hilarious.
Just wow. We're talking about the games that we're excited for the rest of the year. And Mike said Ace Combat, and I was like, we need to see if Rose will join us and talk about the Ace Combat games because she's playing through them right now.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. But welcome in. We're so glad to see you. Always love seeing you in chat. I'd love to do an Ace Combat up with you. Fuck yeah, let's set it up. Let's do it here in maybe in the next couple weeks, whenever you're available. Yeah. I mean, while you're here, do you have any video game surprises? Any games that surprised you with how much you either loved them or did not love them? We talked about quite a few tonight, some Destiny stuff. I talked about Restory and how much it fucking hooked me. And then Turning Point, Fall of Liberty, and how much it disappointed me. Mike talked about Trick Style on the Dreamcast.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then some weird Japanese arcade game that's flipping tables, and it looked fun.
So help me God, that is my new white whale. That is... Annie will be begging me to build
that's what One Up Arcade should be making.
Annie will be begging me to put a sim rig in this house.
Rose says, played Split Fiction with a friend recently, and it caught me off guard how much that company keeps improving. Yeah. The Haze likes. That's that genre of like that, multiplayer, have to play with 2-player games, the whole like, hey, you can share the copy. Haze likes. Really, really good. We played through A Way Out, which was they did A Way Out, then It Takes Two, and then Split Fiction. And A Way Out, you play, like, the 2 characters are, one is a person in prison, and one is a person who's just going to the prison, and then they break out together, and there's like a whole storyline there. So, my spouse and I played through that, Had a good time. We tried Split Fiction. He was not as much into Split Fiction as A Way Out, so still haven't finished that one. But I do want to go back and finish it one of these days. But glad to hear that you liked it, Rose. And yeah, once again, I'll hit you up on Discord. We'll try to find a week here to talk about Ace Combat. Mike?
Yes, sir.
I think we are pretty good here, right? I think we're good. I think we're about at the end. And,
I think we're
yeah.
Yeah, I think this is as good a place as any to sign off.
Yeah, definitely appreciate everyone for stopping by. Rose, thank you. I think Rose did do a sub, yeah, because the little sub counter went up. So thank you.
Yay.
Yeah. We will see you all next week. Oh, Rose. Oh, Rose. I didn't realize Rose Waltz is verified on Twitch.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we will see you all next week. Same channel here, Storymoders Pod. Is it Storymoders Pod? Yeah, it's Storymoders Pod here. No, it's Storymoders on Twitch. Storymoders Pod on YouTube. Because Storymoders, whatever. Next week, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Be back here. And
More
shenanigans. Storymoders. Yeah. God, Gobby. God damn it. Cheers, y'all. Have a good one. Thank y'all for hanging out. And here's the outro. And then after that, we're going to drop a raid.